welcome. I'm so excited today. I've got a new toy to play with. I bought these colour cubes, volume 1 and 2 I purchased, and you know how sometimes it's really difficult to choose colours. These are all numbered, and they, instead of using a colour wheel, you can just go through and choose a colour that you'd like to work with. You know, it just depends what you want to make. Like, look, isn't that pretty? And oh, and that one's so pretty too. Look at that. It just helps to select the colours that work well together. I guess that's the point of it, isn't it? And I am now today going to use it with these colours that I've got. I'm going to be making a little project, and you'll see in a minute, and I'm going to use these colours here. So I've got my blue and my purple. These are mica powders. The orange, the yellowy gold. It's more a gold mango colour really, and a bright green. So it'll be really good to see how they work together. And I've got my little split cup here, and I have got my mix ready. I've done a epoxy ultra clear mix, 400 grams and plus 172 of part B. So that's ready to go. That's been mixing. And what we're going to make today is a clock. I've got a base here, a round base, and that's the mould for the clock, and that's going in there. You'll see it when it's done. It'll be upside down like that. So that's going to be quite an interesting project. So I hope you'll stay with me till the end to see how it works out. And we'll start by getting our mixes into some cups, because it's a bit hard to put the mica powders in the split cup. So what I'll do, I'll put them in the plastic cups first. So we need 5. We've got 5 colours, and then we'll put a bit of each colour into it. Okay, so let's start by dividing this up a little bit. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need all up. I might have to mix another mix, but we'll see. It's just guesswork at the moment. Probably could have left that last one in here, couldn't I? Then I wouldn't have to scrape out the bowl. Oh well. I'll be able to use that for something else. I might have to make another mix yet, so I might need to use it for that. So it pays to just make sure that there's no resin left in there, because we don't want that setting if we're going to reuse the jug. I'm just cleaning my jug just with a bit of alcohol and paper towel for now, just so it doesn't get sticky. Okay, so let's go with our colours. We'll start with the blue. I'll just leave that there because I'm not sure how much we'll need. I might need to come back and put a bit more, so we'll go with the purple. Just putting one little spoon at the moment. We've got our orange. Our mango gold. And our beautiful lime green, which is a new one, so I shall have to open this one. Just bear with me. I'll put 2 scoops of that one in. Okay. Let's give each one of those a little stir. I'm filming this in a different area of my studio today because I've got a big coffee table happening on my other area, so there's a lot of light here, and I just hope it's going to be okay, because I can't sort of see what's going on too well. So whether that, it might need a little bit more. I think I might need to put 2 scoops of each, because that doesn't look enough to me. I want a vibrant, very vibrant colours. Oh, that's very, very pale, that one. All right, well, let's go again, and I'll speed this up so you don't have to sit through it while I'm doing this. I'm a bit of a stickler for clean as you go, but then you don't end up in a big mess, hopefully. All right, we'll put these colours away. This one here is still it's very pale. I'm wondering if I should add something else to that. And I'm wondering if I add some of this one. Not too much, maybe. I don't want to overpower that pretty pale green. It's better. It's got a bit more colour in it now. It was just a bit too pale. Okay. I've got our little cup here. So the next stage of the game is to put a little bit in each one. I'm thinking when I look at this colour card that I might have to add a little bit of yellow to that because it's a little bit too green now. So let's see if I put a little bit of this resin pigment paste, this yellow, and what we can come up with then. I'm no expert on colours, it's trial and error here. Need to be a bit more limey. Not really the colour, so a bit more yellow. Come on, yellow, get in there. Come on. Come on. How's that looking? Any better? Oh, it's getting there. Look, it is a lot better. Not quite there yet, though. A little bit more yellow. I don't know about you, but I love lime and soda. It's a lovely drink, very refreshing. That's what this is reminding me of. Oh, yes, I think that's looking pretty good. Look, what do you think? I think we'll go with that. I'm happy with it. Okay, now we're ready to rock and roll. So let's start with, I guess, in the order of their order, which is blue first. And purple. And then the orange. And the gold. Or mango, whichever one you like to call it. And my beautiful lime. Wow, look at those beautiful colours. Don't they look great? Oh, I love colours. I love colours. Okay. So our next thing now, ooh, we're gonna pour in this one first. Mistake. I got too excited. Now I'm gonna have to clean up because I don't like leaving that mess. I want to start off clean. I got a bit too excited. I squished it. Okay, get over there. paper towel and alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. Very handy to have close by. Okay, now I'm ready. Ooh, those beautiful colours, look at that. I don't know what will happen, whether they'll all merge in together or not, but oh, they're looking beautiful. Almost cosmic, isn't it? Oh, wow. I wish they'd stay like that in that beautiful circular thing, but they're probably going to merge. Oh, that's beautiful though. Okay. We need to top this up. Not sure what to do now, whether I should top that up first or whether I should pour this one, because this is probably going to need... See, I had about 600 grams roundabout of mix, and I think this one probably will take about 400. So I think we might... Oh, I don't want to move it. No, I'm not going to move it. I think we'll leave that there, and I shall pour more of this in. I can always make more mix or even a clear on the top if I need to. It'd be hard to sort of repeat the colours exactly, but I guess I could if I had to. Okay, we'll go this one. I hope you can see it okay, but I didn't want to move the other one. Oh, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, we'll go again. This is probably the last one, so I think I might have to leave the base. Oh no, there's a little bit more. I might have to leave the base as it is. Oh, out of purple, I've got more blue. That's because I didn't measure them naughty. Oh, I've got more green as well. Oh well, I'll put a bit more blue then. And here we go. Might use some of this and some of this in here like that. I mean, you probably won't even see that because the clock will cover that, but it's pretty. And I'm having fun doing it, so who cares? Yeah, it was enough resin, around 600 grams for the two. Very cosmic. Wow, I love it. See if I can put a bit more in each one. Might as well not waste it. As I said, you won't see that anyway because it'll be covered by the clock. Well, there we go. I think that I just will have to give it a bit of a... I might get the lighter. I'm out of the propane gas. I'll get my lighter. I usually do it with the kitchen torch, but oh, I thought it might have been out with this one too. I will do it with the heat gun as well. There's a few bubbles there, but I don't want to... This is more gentle, this one. Okay. I don't want to move it too much. I might let it sit for a little while and then I'll come back and see how the bubbles are going, and if I need to give it another go then I will, but I don't want to risk moving it too much. So I'll leave you there for the moment and hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back to show you the next step. Hi, I'm back and I'm ready to unmold. I think I've left it for a day. You know, that looks muddy, doesn't it? I'm just hoping the other side doesn't look muddy. This one here is not looking too bad. That's going to be the front, so unless the back is nicer, of course, then I could make the back the front, I suppose. But I do like that. I think that's very cosmic. So let's have a look. We'll do this one first. Ready? Oh, heaps of yellow on that side. Gosh, I still think I prefer this side though. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Which side? Yellow or that side for the front? They're both very cosmic. But I think I still like this one better with the blues and the oranges. All right. Now this one, oh, I'm nervous about this one. Oh, just got to pop it out of here for a minute. Hang on. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I like it. Oh wow, it's almost holographic. You can see the purple there and the blue and the green, the orange. So the colours have actually come out okay. Wow, what do you think? Okay, it doesn't matter now that side's muddy. That side is worth something, isn't it? That side is beautiful. And when we place it on here, which I'm not going to do yet, but I'll just do it just to show you. And of course the clock will go in there, so you won't see, but you'll see the orange around there and the blue. Just the option is, see, I don't want to mark it, it's still soft, so I don't want to mark it, but the option is to go this side and then have it. No, I don't like that as much, it doesn't have as much depth. Yeah, I think this side is the winner. That's going to look beautiful. Well, I've got to sand it down now with my little nail file, and this one as well, but I'm going to leave them to dry for a bit longer. And see, that's already marked there where I've placed that there, so they're not quite hard enough yet. And then we'll come back and I'll put I might leave it till tomorrow, and then we'll come back and put this one on here and finish it off. So I need to put some clear resin, pop that on there, and then the clock will go in there. I mean, I could do it today, it wouldn't matter, because I'm going to be putting clear resin in there. We'll see. Okay, I'll leave it at that for the moment and come back to you with the next step. Wow, I like it. Especially this bit around here, that's so lovely. Okay, on this beautiful sunny morning, I am ready to pour the clear onto here. Still some reservations about which side is better. My neighbour thinks this side. I'm still favouring this side, so I think I shall go with my gut and we'll go with this one. The cosmic look, plus it's got a lip on it, and when I pour the clear, the last thing I want it to do is drip, which I suppose I should really put something under that to make sure that I've got, that's a thought. Let's put something under it just in case it drips and I have to baby it. I'll get my leveler, make sure it is level. Not quite. Maybe a little stick underneath it. That's better. What about that way? Oh no, not that way either. I'm hoping I don't get any spillage over the sides, but if I do, I want to be prepared. It's got a knob in it, I don't know. Probably not the best leveler. Let's start again. That's better. All right, we'll go with that. Whew. I've mixed up my top coat, so it's ready to go, and I don't want to get too many bubbles in it. So let's pour a little bit. I'm not going to pour it all because I know it's going to spread. Let's see what that does. Oh, go more. I mixed up 72 grams, 50 part A and O. Massive mistake. That's a 1-to-1. I should have had 90. I should have had more of the hardener in it. Okay, I'm going to have to start again. See, mistakes do happen, and when they do, you've got to think quick. So what I've done, I've poured it back into there as much as I can, and now I'm going to have to wipe that down and make sure there's no resin left. The last thing I want is to be putting a coat of resin on there that does not work, because I know from past experience that it can go very, very wrong. So lucky I spotted that before I went any further. So I'm just going to wipe that and then pop some alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and give it a good clean before I remix. I just have to add about 20 grams of the part B to the mix, and then remix it for 3 minutes. So look, you know, resin, things do go wrong. None of us are perfect, and it's, you know, it's all part of the learning experience, and part of the fun too, really. Like, I mean, if you don't get hung up about it, don't be hard on yourself. We're all human. So that's all off now. I'll go and mix that little bit of extra hardener into the resin and be back. Okay, I'm back. I've mixed up that resin. 1-to-1 always has more bubbles in it than the lower viscosity one, but I'm hoping I can get rid of those with the kitchen torch. So let's start again and see how we go. So this was 50 of part A and 45 of part B. And I used an e-parency top coat. Just use the kitchen torch to gently blow out some of those bubbles. I'm just going to let that sit for a little while before I try putting on the top piece, because I'm worried if I put it in now, it's just going to spill. I could even take out some, because once it starts dripping over the sides, oh, it's fun and games. You've got to baby it for about an hour. Just want to see if it settles down at all. It's got a beautiful dome on it at the moment. Get my more gentle flame to get rid of some of these other bubbles here. I'm going to leave that for a minute and come back. This was done this morning, and now it's afternoon, about almost 3:30, and it's already touch dry, which is great. And normally, I don't know why I did it different this time, because normally I would place a little bit of resin and then place this in it and then finish it off, but that just domed so beautifully. I'm really pleased with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little bit of resin around there, enough to make sure that it sticks properly, and then we shall pop it on there. I've put a couple of dots so I can sort of get my centre, and I'm hoping I don't make a mess, because if I do, I'm going to have to resin around as well. So let's do this. So I'm just going to be putting a little bit of a skim coat on this. It has got a little bit of a ledge, so I'm hoping that doesn't cause a problem. I've been known to do so many top coats because I get so fussy at the end, and some of them turn out and then I've got to redo them because some of them don't turn out. But I like to have a good finish after all the hard work. Now the trick is to put this on without having overspill. I am going to go very carefully. Gloves are clean. So there we are. We've got our little skim coat, and once I turn it over, I don't want it to drip, so this is going to be tricky. I've got to get it basically straight into place, and I want it, the blue, I want it down there. So, look down. Oh, I want the blue down here. So here we go. I think that looks pretty good. I think that lip though, I can see I'm going to probably have to put some more around, unfortunately, because of that lip. I don't like the fact there's a gap there. See the gap? I don't like that. I don't usually have a gap like that. So that lip is a problem. I have got more resin. I'll just make sure that I've got this 2 centimeters that way. Not quite 2 centimeters that way, so it really does need to come down a fraction. It doesn't want to move. This is where it gets tricky now, because if I start fiddling, I could end up with problems. Yep, that's better. Okay. I didn't want it to go over the side. Next time I shall do it my trusted way, my tried and tested and trusted way, and save myself this torment. You know what I'm talking about. If you've done this or you've attempted to do something like this, you know what I'm talking about. Don't want any drops on the back, because then that will mean I'll have to go and do the back again. Luckily this is a high viscosity and it's not runny, not terribly runny. Self-leveling, yes, but not terribly runny. This is hair raising, because you have to work fast. It's gone underneath it all, so that's good. No blobs, no blobbies. All right, well I think we'll leave it at that for the moment, and come back with the finished result. Thank you for staying with me and bearing with me through this.